see if it is going. And all right.
Yeah. Well, and again, it's not all planned yet. We're just trying to figure it out. We're just looking at fucking Airbnbs and stuff, like event houses. So like the big ones that have like the pool, because there's gonna be like 30 people.
Yeah.
So we gotta have fucking a big house. The other option was to go down towards the desert and stay at something out there. So if you know anyone who has a really dope event house out there. You started?
Yeah. I started. What's the delay on that?
You can't see what you're doing.
I'm rolling the dough. Rolling the dough. I am making Neapolitan pizza dough.
Not on my gold one.
Yeah, I can tell. This guy's recipe is dope.
Castro.
Don't buy this house in Coachella. We can do it there. It's a 6-bedroom, 3.5
Is there a pool and a hot tub? Because
That's where he draws the line at.
Yeah.
In the sand.
there's no pool or hot tub for the. Just came over.
Exactly. All right, it's been fun.
Are you leaving? Okay.
I'll come back in a minute.
Okay. Give me it.
It just came together quicker than what I expected.
Oh, it did.
I'm in the U.S. It's on that one. We are making Neapolitan pizza. Here's the dough right here. We're gonna let this rest for about 30 minutes. just because that yeast is agitated. Cover it. I will be going in and out of live every time. We're gonna make red sauce, white sauce, sides, condiments, all that stuff. What kind? So we're gonna have onions, serranos, jalapenos, habaneros. We're gonna have sausage, pepperoni. We made some curry last night. It's a little Japanese curry right here. So we're going to actually put this on the pizza too. Mozzarella, whole thing, all of that. Slap these in there. Well, hello there, Jennifer. What's up there, Snapper Clapper Shiny Toes? That's crazy. Since we're waiting, I might as well just make the pizza sauce. So, unless you're actually, hand picking tomatoes and stuff off the vine, which I doubt that we're all doing, these kinds right here are actually the perfect kind. You don't need to cook these because they're going to cook actually while the pizza is cooking, and then you don't want it to kind of separate. So all we're going to do is just add some stuff to it. You don't want to use a sauce. You want to use either chunks or a puree. That should be good for now because we don't need too much of that. Gonna add a little bit of sugar. Garlic powder. Good.
Get out of the way. Yeah. Good.
Okay. A little bit of crushed red pepper. A little bit of olive oil. And both salt and pepper.
Yeah.
I gotta grab a couple things out of the. Oh, did you start again?
You're good.
Just gonna open the garage so I can take a couple things out of there.
Yep. Sorry, I knew I had it. Okay.
And then some tomato pastes.
So, just going back to play that.
I mean, all honesty, you could add whatever you want into your pizza sauce. It don't matter. But this is a good base here. Just want to make sure you mix it all the way in, not too much. You don't want to over whip shit.
I just looked around.
Voila.
Later, Castro.
Later. Okay. So we are waiting for our dough to rise. Well, really, we're waiting for the yeast not to continue to agitate, so then that way we can form air pockets inside of the pizza. All right, I'm gonna start grabbing everything that we need as far as what toppings and stuff we're gonna put on there. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. I knew that was gonna go way too quick.
I try to play that off so smooth too. I try to play that off so smooth. No one didn't see that.
Any point that you should have came up. It wouldn't have been no committee because before it wouldn't have.
I heard of nothing either. So
Because nothing was told. They were both
these right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these out of the casing and just cook these up like it's ground beef. But these are fire. I'm not gonna cook these all the way. I'm gonna just cook them like 3/4 of the way. So then that way when they go on top of the pizza, it'll be cooked all the way. So basically I'm just trying to cook like majority of the grease and fat out of these. So then that way it doesn't seep into the dough too as well. Because I don't want it soggy. No soggy dough.
Thank you for exactly.
I'm also too, I'm gonna poach some garlic. So we'll have that too as well. That's gonna go into the white sauce. And it's also gonna be a brush topping to go around the crust of the pizza. So we'll add that stuff in there. I'm not sure what that is, but
Right.
so as we are waiting, like I said, here's the dough here. We don't want to keep agitating the yeast. We want the yeast to relax. So then that way when we fold and flip, we get good air pockets in there. So everything can congeal together.
Corey. That was just bad. No, way after. Way after.
Oh, that's actually kind of dope. I should probably be a little bit more productive and get more stuff done so I'm not just sitting here looking. Making pizza. Y'all, I know when you guys buy these cutting boards, and it doesn't matter what kind of cutting board it is, but make sure to put, I usually use like damp paper towels. I'll put them down at the bottom. So then that way you press down and it doesn't move forward, so you're not chasing the board as you're cutting. Actually, here, let's, yeah, we'll do the veggies first. we're not gonna make the pizzas until later on because it's like go out there right now. It's foolishly hot.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
But we have one of the pizza ovens, the ones that crank up to like 700-800 degrees.
I need to get that. I should have redirect.
What's up, Adrian?
Yeah. You're playing a little too. Let shit like that. Like you're not playing goals. Shit.
Ooh. Okay, it didn't take that long. So we got the links cut up. We got the sausage out of the casing.
Nope,
So
I know
we're
you were
gonna
gonna do something with it.
take those on the flat top in a little bit. I got some serranos and habaneros, some of this, and then we have some what you call it, some olives too as well.
Okay, well, I didn't
Just some sliced ones. So we're gonna add those on there too.
I didn't expect it to get in the way.
So if y'all just joined in, we are making Neapolitan style pizza. We just made dough. We're letting it sit for like 30 minutes. And then we're gonna reform it again. Like I said, we're just waiting for the yeast to stop agitating and be calm, so then that way it can hold pockets in there. Y'all know I'm blind, don't judge me. So we just made red sauce too as well. We are going to make white sauce here in a second. It doesn't take that long. I've seen people like cook pizza sauce before. I don't do it because I mean you're gonna cook it on the pizza anyway, so that part don't matter. But say got you, Rob. Shout out Thomas. Shout out Thomas. All right. So it's risen up a little bit. We're gonna wait like 10 more minutes, and then we're just doing is just folding. That's it. This is gonna rise again. So altogether, this is gonna be a quick rise. It's gonna be like 3 hours. Normally you would do it like overnight and stuff, but I didn't want to do it overnight, so we're just gonna do it like that. I mean, and because it's so hot outside, all we gotta do is just crack open the door, let that yeast, you know, kind of do its thing too. It'll do it relatively quick.
Yeah,
so
what's crazy is if you wouldn't have hit that ball one more time, I know you're controlling.
but yeah, we're gonna make a sauce.
You didn't hit it, I was
It's not even like a real sauce.
right there.
It's more so of like a topping that's gonna go around the crust on the bottom. It's gonna be just like super poached garlic, and then we'll put some seasoning in there too with a little bit of Parmesan added onto it, so it can just add and, you know, do its thing. So we're gonna be taking like little small breaks here and there, so then that way I can go outside and set up everything outside too. because we're gonna cook the hot links as well as the sausage on a flat top. We're gonna get a good sear on there, cook it 3/4 of the way, and then take it off. Let the oil kind of drain out of it. But yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go further than that. But I just got there. I almost got it. But
Please make sure if you're at home cooking, you make sure you have your beverage ready at all times too. You gotta have fun and enjoy what you're doing. If this is like you considering it like labor or something, then you know that's not for you.
fucking mess. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for that. That's not good. I'm in the air. I'm still in the air.
I know I keep being anxious because I want to flip the dough, but gotta take your time with it. Take your time. Oh, let me get that.
I think he was trying to give it to his teammate right there. Oh, no, that's literally just what happened in ours.
Okay.
You like that?
No, man, I'm making pizza.
Oh, he hit it down.
Stupid, Alex.
Sorry, I just was already on the move that way. You said, get out of here. You had no booze.
We'll just use this one.
It was a great pass. Oh, right. Oh,
Ooh, man, I wish I could smell that. So next to the dough, the second thing that takes the longest amount of time is actually poaching the garlic. So we're gonna slow poach this. It's gonna be poached for a while. I add a little few things here or there into my poaching. And then what I'll do is I'll strain it, and then it's gonna go into almost like a butter olive oil mixture too. It's gonna soak in there. We're gonna add some seasonings in there too as well. So, but yeah, we got everything set up. So then that way, in a little bit, like I said, we'll go outside. You guys will see the steps outside. We'll fire up the oven, get that going, get that up to a high temp. We're going to cook the sausage and the hot links too. I'm gonna make white sauce. If you guys know white sauce, it's just basically blonde roux and you add milk. But I do mine a little different. I'm gonna do it with half and half. Just because I want it somewhat thick, but not all the way, because I add stuff into it as well. So I'm gonna add a few things here or there into it too as well, so then you guys can see. And then yeah, we're gonna start making these pizzas. We're gonna make a couple of wild ones too. Like I said, I got the yellow curry, so we're gonna do that one. And then I have some salt and pepper chicken that I made last night, so we're gonna add it to that too as well. It's gonna be like almost like a topping on top. But yeah, they're gonna start coming out. So we're gonna get it there. Let's take a look. Okay, we're about time with this. So let me wash my hands.
Dude. Did you hit that or did he hit that?
All right. So y'all see it right here. Let me see if I can get this angle down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. Slide all this over. All right, so all you want to do is just a tuck and fold. That's it. So we're going to take this in right here. Let it stretch. Fold. Okay. Rotate. Tuck. Stretch. Fold. Same thing. We're going to portion these out after. It's going to rise up. We're going to do this like 2 more times. Let it sit, and then we'll portion it in like little small. We'll do maybe 2.5, 3 ounce
You gotta start taking
balls, and then that way they'll stretch out to like a good personal size medium pizza. So again, all I'm doing is just tucking and folding. That's it. Just a tuck and fold. But I can tell you right now, this dough feels great. Okay, I'm gonna form it into a ball. Try not to stretch it out as much as possible. Okay. Here we go. Back in.
Gotta go.
Like I said, you don't want to agitate it a whole bunch, because then that way though that yeast and stuff will get moving, and you don't want that. Because once that happens, that's it. It's a wrap.
That's the kind of hesitation stuff I'm talking about. He almost hit that.
Oh, here, let me move this. Okay. We are now going to poach this. It should take about like 25, 30 minutes. It's gonna start smelling fire in here. Oh man. Appreciate y'all coming to check out. I'll try to do these as much as possible. It's just me, I have an issue. I don't like talking to people, so this is a good way for me to get outside of my comfort area. But I mean, if y'all in the area and stuff, you know, come check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I do pop-ups from sometime. The Chef Castro 707. Just make sure to add, please. So I wonder, what are you guys? I mean, it's holiday, so what are y'all cooking? What are you guys barbecuing or? Dang, it's already 4:30. This time has gone by incredibly fast. Jesus Christ. It's okay if you can't cook. That's why we're on here now, so you can learn. You You don't have to necessarily do what I do. This is just a little special thing, but we should start doing stuff where it's like standard stuff that's in people's houses. So like regular salt, pepper. I'm pretty sure y'all got top ramen in there, or some kind of ramen. We can start doing those things. Like we can start doing simple things and then work our way out from there. Telling y'all, it's wild. If y'all smell this smell right now, whew.
This is what it looks like.
Dough's coming along. I said we probably got like another 30 minutes. We're gonna flip and fold that for another 30 minutes. Try not to overstretch it. Try not to overstretch it. Just because we want them to form the good air pockets. And you guys will further understand what I'm talking about once we make the pizza and we cut it open and you guys see the interior part of it. Then you guys will know.
Remember, samples you don't need to pick up because we don't actually pick. We're not going to be able to take them home.
So I'm waiting. I mean, this is a little adult beverage that I'm drinking. You know, you should always have an adult beverage when you cooking food. So, I mean, that's unless you're grown. If not, then, you know, I don't condone that. Look at that. That made me spill my day drink. I will tell y'all though, these right here, hold on. Maybe not this flavor, but these right here are dangerous. These are. I'm telling you, you do not taste these whatsoever. These are super dangerous. Yeah, right. Shaken, not stirred, for sure. So here, I want to share something else. Oh, that pineapple one, was that pineapple one fire? I heard it was. So I had the pina colada, I had the vodka mule one, and I think we had the regular margarita one. Them was all cool. You know, I didn't taste neither one of them things. So, but here we are. So I don't know if you guys can see this or not. This is not going to be a smooth surface to start out with, especially when you guys are making dough and like having to let it rest for 30 minutes and, you know, going back to it. This is not a finished product, remember, but you just got to trust the process. Trust me. Take your time. That's all you have is time. So when we refold these again, we're like creating layers and layers and layers. So then that way, once we form our small dough balls and roll those out and get them stretched, sauced up and everything, they're going to bloom up a little bit once we cook them. But it's going to create that pocket of like airiness in there. So we might even we were talking about doing a stuffed crust one. We might do a stuffed crust one tonight too. I'm not too sure, but I mean, it's me, so you never know. Could do it in like 5 seconds. That's all it'll take. But yeah, we're going to wait like 10 more minutes for that, and then we're going to re-knead it over again.
Can you bring this down over? This one's big because this will give us or that. Yeah, you can do it most of the ones.
So, which is surprising, the garlic is actually kind of browning a little bit. Yes, stuffed crust is
It'll
fire. Yes, yes it is. The garlic is browning a little bit. So we're almost there, but we're not quite there. What we're just basically doing now is, I don't know if you guys have ever eaten like raw garlic, but it does have some heat to it. So all we're doing is we're just cooking the heat out of it. Yeah. And if we do that, the garlic becomes actually kind of a sweet tasting flavor. So that, and then, you know, you don't want to eat like whole garlic through your whole pizza and stuff like that. So we want to like make it smushy, so then that way you get that flavor bomb of everything in there. So we're gonna do those. We're gonna reflip that. I'll show you when it's done. I'll pull it out so you guys can see it. Then you guys will know from there, and then we'll go step by step. So, and you guys kind of have to forgive me a little bit. I'm not, like I said, this is all kind of new to me, like talking to people and stuff like that. If my friends know me quite well. I am not a people person whatsoever, but if we talking about food, then it's something different. But this altogether is kind of new-ish to me. So we're just gonna do this one day at a time, and you know, try to go from there. Oh, what's up, Tom? You want to stir it often when you do garlic because it'll stick to the bottom, and once it does, it burns quick. You know, especially having it in some neutral heat oil or even butter or even whatever you guys poach it in. You always want to make sure to like stir constantly with it, because if not, it'll burn quick. So it's a labor of love when doing like poached garlic and stuff like that. If you guys have any suggestions on any kind of food that you guys want to see me make, we can walk through it step by step. It's not hard. It's very simple and easy. It's just people get the misconception of using knives or, you know, with fire and stuff like that. It's not hard, as long as you know what you're doing. Oh, what up, Marcus? We making pizza, so I got the first little set of dough going right there. We're gonna knead this up like maybe another time or two, maybe three, depending on. But yeah, we're gonna make some. We have our pizza oven out there. We're gonna move everything out in a little bit with all of that, get all this set up, and get it going. I'm surprised I don't see a whole bunch of like barbecues or people doing cookouts today or anything like that. I don't see nobody cooking nothing today. That's wild. I thought it was a holiday. Yeah, it is too hot to cook outside. It definitely is. But, you know, it's a labor of love. So if you like to barbecue, you'll be out there barbecuing. Just like we finna be out there cooking this pizza. So... Oh, so I do pop-ups, how-tos. I do teaching cooking class, caterings, meal preps and stuff like that. So if y'all, you know, want to get or reach your target weight goal, I'm definitely the man to see. So, and I can attest for that. At the beginning of the year, I was like 265. I was heavy. And then I started maybe, I want to say the beginning of, or like mid part April, I started. What up, Smack? Hey, I am on Twitch. It's just not, I'm streaming through two different ones right now. But yeah, mid April, I was like 264. I started. June, I was 211. So I dropped all of that weight relatively quick. And people were saying I was on some drugs or something, but it wasn't that. I was really focused and determined on losing weight. I was tired of looking heavy, tired of looking like my face was like swollen and stuff. So yeah. So like I said again here, I'll show you guys. We're at the halfway point right now. We have some garlic that is like a little bit brownish, but not quite. But if you put your face to this, you can actually like almost like feel the heat fumes and like the spiciness coming out of the garlic. So we're gonna keep letting this go for like another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're gonna strain it and then separate those oils and stuff like that. For sure, man. And we're gonna take a little pause to this in like, I don't know, maybe like 20 or 30 minutes, just so I can get everything set up outside and then, you know, recharge all this stuff, just so we have it for when we do go outside. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be kunta hot outside. So. I know it's hot, but you still got to eat food, Marcus. It ain't like you ain't got to eat nothing.
could have put that fucking. I don't like that.
So it's getting there, y'all. We got the garlic is almost just about done. I'm gonna do one more stir to it, and then from there we're gonna fold up the next round, and then get that covered up. And then yeah, we'll probably take a break. Then I'll probably make all the white sauce and all the stuff like that, and then we'll transfer everything outside. We'll get all that stuff going, and then we're gonna be live, baby. So.
Is that the one that reduces? Is that the one that reduces the time between interactions, or the radar? Okay, cool. That's all right.
So please make sure caterings, private parties, cooking classes, anything like that, you guys want to learn or, check out the next pop-up. Just make sure to add the Chef Castro 707, all one word, on Instagram. I think that's on everything. So, but yeah, guys, take a look.
I'll go through this. It's so funny. Yeah, I'll just go this way. Because I can teleport through the wall.
Okay, I got that turned down on a super low, so now it's more folding time. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not, or seen it from the first time, but the dough actually has risen and proofed out a whole bunch. Just so it doesn't stick on the sides, we just put a little bit of oil down. So we're just gonna take it. Oh man. Fold. 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 Fold.
It's because it's on the lower area. A lot of the times the encampments one very rarely if you got an entrenchment
Okay. Okay. So now we're really starting to get somewhere now. Now it's starting to take a good shape now. But you can tell like the dough is really coming along. It's like, if you guys can see it, it bounces back relatively quick. I haven't rolled this up yet, so it's just kind of loose dough right now. But if I press it, it literally is just gonna bounce back. So this is gonna be some dope dough. So all right.
It's not terrible for metals. If you have two people that do it, maybe three.
All right, we're gonna cut this short on this one. It's pretty much good to go. It's gonna turn color as it kind of just cools off a little bit. But and this is just me. Y'all don't gotta do what I do, but I know when stuff is done because I can smell it. So I know that this is done. I know if I was to let it hit up for a little bit longer, it'll be torched. So I for sure don't want to do that. I'm going to use that same pot. We're going to make the white sauce out of that because it'll reduce down fast in that one. But these right here, this is going to be money. I'm telling y'all. Y'all just don't know. And then we're going to keep that liquid too as well because that liquid is going to be money too. So, but yeah, so we're gonna stop from here. Like I said, I still got to go outside and get everything set up outside. I'm gonna make the white sauce. We're gonna fold this one more time, and then yeah. So when I come back on, you guys will see that process. We'll be outside. We'll be good to go. So yeah, just stick tuned. You know, I appreciate you guys taking time out. You guys didn't have to, so I appreciate it. But yeah, make sure to follow and be on the lookout like within the next hour or so. We'll be back on by then. So, all right, you guys.